Welcome back to our syntax course. Today we are going to talk about types of sentence as the follow-up of our previous materials concerning independent clause, dependent clause, and sentence. There are four types of sentence: simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. Simple sentence is a sentence containing one independent clause. Compound sentence is a sentence containing two or more independent clauses. Complex sentence is a sentence containing one independent clause and two or more dependent clauses. Compound complex sentence is a sentence containing two independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. Now let us examine further each of these types of sentence. Simple sentence. Simple sentence is a sentence containing one independent clause. That means to say, independent clause is a sentence. Why? Because it has subject, verb, or SV construction. It is complete in itself. It is not joined by other clauses. John graduated from Harvard University is a simple sentence because it has S and V construction. It is complete in itself. It is not joined with other clauses. We can give description to John and to the time of graduation. My close friend John graduated from Harvard University in November 2015, exactly 5 years ago. Is a simple sentence. Even though we have prolonged the sequence of words building the sentence up. So no matter how long it might be, it remains a simple sentence. More examples. My professor lives next door. They arrived from Singapore 2 days ago. I don't know it. Her house is not far away from the airport. I will let you know about it soon. These are simple sentences. The second one, compound sentence. Compound sentence is a sentence containing two or more independent clauses. By using compounding or coordinating conjunctions, but, and, so, or. We use the term compounding conjunction or coordinating conjunctions because there is no subordinate clauses in compound sentence. Now let's see some examples. My brother is a lawyer. My sister is a doctor. I am a businessman. They can be joined by using coordinating conjunctions. My brother is a lawyer and my sister is a doctor, but I am a businessman. Another example, I decided to go back to Indonesia, but Lily stayed in Singapore so she can join admission test to university. So, those independent clauses are combined using compounding conjunctions. There is no subordinate clause here. Now, it's important that you remember whenever you use compound sentence, we have to use comma before connecting conjunctions. My brother is a lawyer, comma, but my sister is a doctor, comma, and I am a businessman. This is something very important for you to remember. The next one, complex sentence. Complex sentence is a sentence containing one independent clause and one or more dependent clauses. Hilda didn't go to university because she was sick. Hilda didn't go to university is independent clause. Because she was sick is dependent clause. They are joined by using subordinating conjunctions. Because. Why we use subordinating conjunction here? Because the use of subordinating conjunction results in the formation of subordinate clauses. The conjunctions that are used in complex sentence are although, because, if, unless, who, whose, whom, that, when, where, whether, etc. They form subordinated clauses. More examples. We used to visit the beach for hangout when we were in high school. When we are in high school is dependent clause. We used to go to the beach for hangout is independent clause. They are joined by when. And then another example. Even though they have studied hard, they failed the test. Even though. I will try to help you if it is possible. If it is possible. I won't let you know about it unless you give me more time. Alright? Now remember, in writing, you have to use comma before or between two clauses. Whenever you put dependent clause at the beginning. For example, because Hilda was sick, comma, she didn't go to university. But if you put or you reverse the sentence by putting independent clause at the beginning of sentence, you don't need to use comma. Hilda didn't go to university because she was sick. No need to use comma there. These are the things that you need to remember in the formation of complex sentences. More example. I have not made up my mind yet before I know clearly what I have to do. She has not made up her mind when to quit her job. The man who is seated next to him is an American. I graduated my study when my brother got married. I don't know where to go. I don't understand clearly what he said. Now, if you see these examples, the dependent clauses are noun clause, adjective clause, and adverb clause. Let's see noun clause. I don't understand well what he said. What he said is noun clause because it stands for it. I don't understand it. So this is noun clause. And the man who is seated next to him is an American. Who is seated next to him is adjective clause because it describes the man. The man who is seated, right? Who is seated once again gives information about noun or pronoun, the man. My father died when I was 25 years old is an adverb clause. When I was 25 years old. These are the examples of complex sentence. Another one, she completed writing her research report when I was overseas. She couldn't make up her mind because she didn't understand what she would do after this. There will be so many. And the fourth one, compound complex sentence. Compound complex sentence is a sentence containing two or more independent clauses and one or more dependent clauses. For instance, we used to go to the beach for hangout when we were in high school, but now we never go there anymore. This compound complex sentence consists of two independent clauses and one dependent clause. The two independent clauses are, we used to go to the beach for hangout. Now we never go there. And dependent clause, when we were in high school. Compound complex sentence. More examples. All cities will be locked down and all flights will be banned if the number of people suffering from coronavirus keeps increasing. Thousands of people, even millions of people, have been affected by coronavirus, but a lot of people are still indifferent, although the government has repeatedly issued warning. We don't know when things will get better, and nobody can predict it, because the vaccine of coronavirus, which is now under experiment, is not yet certain when it will be distributed. These are compound complex sentences. And you see, just like the combination of complex sentence or the combination of independent clause and dependent clause in complex sentence, in writing you should also use comma in compound complex sentence before conjunctions. What is typical in the combination of independent clauses and dependent clauses in complex sentence and compound complex sentence is to make sure that the independent clauses matches properly their dependent clauses. So many times, or people often make mistakes in joining these two clauses. For instance, I would let you know about it if there were new information. You might say, I would let you know about it if there had been new information. Or, I would let you know about it if there is no information. These are some mistakes that people often make in producing complex sentence and compound complex sentence. Just before I put an end to my class, to my explanation, I just want to sum up what I have stated so far. There are 4 types of sentence, namely simple sentence, compound sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. I think you can build up more types of sentences, more examples of those types, by trying to comprehend what I have explained. I thank you so much for your attention. We'll meet again in our upcoming class. See you later. Goodbye.